I'm Ben Ross. I'm a senior. I went to Burma this summer with the PNDP, and while we were there I did a project about the underground hip-hop movement in Yangon. Being there, being in Burma, you can see that everything is changing. So you look around every corner and there is some new thing that you didn't expect to see, some aspect of their society that is undergoing this massive change. So I was able to, through one of our fixers, meet one of the more prominent rappers in the underground hip-hop scene, and then from there everyone sort of just had a relationship with someone else, and by the second week I was meeting with like the founder of Burmese hip-hop, like the guy who started the entire hip-hop movement in the country, and then the following day I went into the studio with the most famous pop rap musician in the country.
My name is Sophia Wright, and I am in the class of 2013. In Burma, I was looking at people of Indian descent in Yangon and their experience and how it relates to their kind of like historical experience in Burma. They've faced a lot of discrimination, and even today, if you're Indian and you're born there and maybe your parents were born there, you don't get citizenship automatically. For the most part, it's one of those things that I didn't know about that before I got there, and I didn't know about that until I talked to students. I went to a couple weddings and I got some really cool pictures. They had like these people holding like big lights, and they would take pictures under these like handheld lights, and so like from a distance you can kind of see the face of the person holding the light, and then like the beautiful like wedding scene.
My name is Nicola, Pardy, and I'm a junior. So I decided to do individual profiles of people that I kind of met and encountered on the street. I spent a lot of time down by the Yangon docks where there was a lot of manual labor going on, and so I kind of just hung out there for a while, and I would speak to different people and ask if I could take their photo, and then I would ask them a set of questions like what they thought of Aung San Suu Kyi, or what did they hope for the future, kind of these questions that hopefully would capture the spirit and the atmosphere of change in the country at the time. I had an image I really liked of a trishaw driver. Basically, I was trying to find the best way to get from point A to point B in the city, and that ended up being on a trishaw, which is just a bicycle with kind of like a side cart. And my driver didn't speak English at all, but I kind of just motioned, like, can I get on? And he took me around the whole city. And at the end of the day, I asked, can I take your portrait? Because with each place, he had seen me take portraits of all the different people I'd been meeting, and I asked at the end, can I take yours? And it turned out really well. He was against this colorful wall, and just the look he gave was perfect, and the rain was falling. I really liked it.
Hey, I'm Charmaine, and I'm a senior. In Burma, I would wake up at 4 a.m. every day to document life along the river, and the project was called Life Along Yangon River. Yangon's the capital of Burma, and I would document their lives, just starting out, the fishermen, the boatmen, the sellers along the docks, and all sorts of people. And throughout the day, different activities would happen. People would start playing games. The kids would come out. The coolies, which are the dock workers, they would be resting. And so I tried to document life as authentically as possible.
My name is Elizabeth Mealy, and I'm a sophomore. My project ended up being about Yangon nightlife. So I went to clubs and I went to rock concerts, photographed people doing their thing there, and mostly young people. So it ended up just being sort of like the beat at night, sort of the new beat of Yangon. Most of my favorite images came out of this one rock concert, and everybody was like going crazy, and then the lights were flashing, and I didn't have a flash in my camera, so I was using only the light coming from the stage. And one of the favorite pictures I took was a couple kissing in the middle of this like crowd of dancing bodies, and there was just this one like still moment where they're kissing. And that's also kind of significant because you don't see young people like kissing in the street all the time. In Burma, it's not really necessarily culturally acceptable yet. So to see them having this moment where they feel really comfortable doing it in sort of a group of their peers, I guess, was like significant.